start to fit.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ash Babes, aka Namibian Magic Hair. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe and like my videos so I can see what type of content you guys like. And thank you guys for bringing me to thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, so let's get into it. Today I'm gonna tell you guys about a story time when one of my exes and I got robbed. Basically what happened was, so I'm not trying to bash anybody or whatever. This was just really, at that point it was really a what the hell type of situation, but now I'm like, whatever, it is what it is. You live and you learn, right? So what happened was, me and this guy were talking and all that stuff, and those days when what was that place called? Chimise City Tref was on. So we used to go there. Me and my sisters, like, we loved going to City Tref. Like, we would go there even with our last 23 money. Like, we were supposed to be there. Like, we loved it there. So this guy and we were texting, and he was he my boyfriend or what was he? I guess he was my boyfriend because I was so naive thinking this nigga was my boyfriend, but probably he wasn't my boyfriend. I don't give a... Okay, he was my boyfriend then. And then me and this guy were talking, like, he didn't really get along with my sisters because he was full of shit, obviously. And then I was talking to this guy, and I was telling him, no, we're going to the drive later, you can meet me there, and all that stuff. And then he was like, yeah, I'm going to come over to City Drive, and see you, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm texting, when we got to City Drive, I'm texting the guy, no, we just got here, and blah, blah. He's like, oh, I'm on my way, I'm going to be there in a few. So I'm like, ek doen my ding, geniet, lekker leven, drink my bier, al dat goed. And then this guy comes in, he texts me, he's like, oh, I'm outside. So I'm like, I didn't even tell my sisters that I'm going outside. I didn't even tell them, I just left. Which was the first mistake that I made. So I get to the car and, we talk and stuff. And then he says, oh, let's just take a little U-turn, a little drive, and then I come drop you and you continue with your night with your sisters. So I'm like, okay, cool. So what we did was we drove like just around the corner. And then there were people on the side of the road trying to like stop us, and I'm like, what are they doing? Are they trying to hike? I'm like, who? We hike up here in irritate in the straat, kry jy taxi of 'n ding, bro. So I'm trying to like tell him, no, don't stop. And I don't know what's going on with this nigga. But then this nigga decided to stop the damn car. I'm like, do you know the people why you're stopping? And then he decides to stop. Hoekom? Waarom die? I'm saying, ek verstaan nie. Die man het gestop. Ons is nou in die middel van die straat. En die mense is hier. Ons is in die kar en ons is tipsy. Hoekom stop hy? Ek verstaan nie. Maar die man stop en so I'm thinking he closed the door, because you can't just trust anybody and just stop. Like, what are you doing? So he opens the damn door and he's like, yeah. And then there's like two girls. So in my head, I'm like, oh, there's girls. We possibly can't get robbed. But then girls are the ones that they get girls to lure you into thinking that jy sal nie geroof wees want daar's meisies. Nee, die meisies hulle is samewerking. Die mense is saam, die mense het saam die konkoksie gemaak. So ek sit dit daar en ek verstaan nie, die man maak die deur oop en die girls is by my kant en ek sê, wat maak jy? Die girl was like, she's like, I had like long, ek was nog in school gewees. So I have like this long ass ponytails. Ek het ponytails was nou in, dit was soos die Brazilians. So ek het my ponytails en die girl kom trek my op my ponytails. I'm like, bitch, wag. En die girl wil nou, die twee girls wil nou, en die manne het vir die ougie hier gevat. Now what they're trying to do is put me in the boot. No, their excuse was apparently the guy, my ex, he apparently stole from them. And what he said is he didn't. Hy het geld getrek. Toe sien hulle, hy het geld getrek. Nou sê die mense, hy het so 'n Liverpool hemp aangaan. Nou sê hulle, oh, Liverpool stole our money. I'm like, what? You stole this people's money? It's like, nee, ek het nie. Hulle het gesien ek het geld getrek, so they trying to say that. I'm like, okay, hierdie girls wil nou my beklei, die girls vat my hare. Ek is net van, ek het enige vier. Ek sê, hey, hoe bedoel jy, meisie? Maar hierdie coach, ek sê ek, nee, sy coach, like, hulle wil nou vir my in die boot insit. Oops, die stories en sy, ek word nog gekidnap, chommy. Ek is nou die girl. Hulle wil nou ransom vra, ek ken nie wie nie van ons het die soort geld vir ransoms nie. En die oukie waarmee ek was, die man hardloop weg. Ek ken nog hoe het die geëxkebie, maar volgens hom, hy het my gehardloop dat ek help gaan soek. Die man het, wanneer die poliestasie toe gehardloop. Ek is nou alleen, die mense is nou op my, I don't know, I was so unconscious, I don't know, like, die girls, ek het besef, ek sal met ene dood, vandag. En, die girl, eindelijk wat gebeur het is, die ene wou vir my met, een clip gegooi het of dat, and then one of the guys were like, no, now you're taking this shit too far. And then I had my sister's phone and my phone in my pockets. They took my shoes, oh, I love those shoes. And they, like, literally pulled out half of my hair. So I decided, ek het ene, ek het besê, ek sal hier meisie los nie, van ek sal dan vrek, en hulle wil vir my in die boot insit, hoe, maar die bro, ek doen dit, die mense, when I got like a bit unconscious, I don't even know what happened. So they decided finally, this guy left me, he left his car, he ran off, I don't know where the hell this nigga went to. And they leave me, they let me go, I'm barefoot, ek het eens die skoene nie, ek loop net in die straat, ek het so, like, bloed op my gesig, ek is net, I am not looking cute. I am not, and I was looking cute. They just let me go. I'm just at this point of, I'm just over it. I'm literally just over it. At this point in my life, I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. Fuck it, life, fuck. Ek loop. And then, thank God, I met one of the guys, cousin's uncle to my brothers. So he saw me, and he was like, wat gaan aan daar aangaan? Ek kost ook daar. Orlam, Taiwa, dit was daar. Sien Taiwa, sien ook. Ik had hem eens hou. Sien kon, vir my gevat en hy die kar gehad. So he asked some old man that was standing there. Kan jy toe vir haar terugvat huis toe? Kyk jy wat maak hierdie ou man? Hy sê vir die oukie, klim jy. Hy sê vir my klim jy hier in en dan sê vir die ou nou ek gaan klim by die ander deure in. So ek klim nou in en die man, die oukie wil nou ander kant toe gaan en wat ek inklim, die man ry net met my af. Ek is van, hoe? From this ordeal to the next, I'm done. Die is nou my einde. Dis wat ek nou dink, ek sit net daar, ek is like, ek is klaar julle, ek is nou op die laastes. Ek sit daar en die man, he decides, okay, bitch, he's trying to like caress my thigh and stuff. I'm just sitting there, I just did this and I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, oh my God, what is happening to me on this day? Please, Lord, save me from this. I am your child, Lord. Ons kom in Rocky, Chris. The old man. At this point, I'm just like, I'm gonna knock this nigga out. The man lost me net in Rocky, Chris somewhere. And then I had to literally walk home. But then at least he left me somewhere in Rocky, Chris, and I was in Rocky, Chris, so it was good. So I walk home and I get to the gate and I'm like, I call my sister, I'm like, Melly. And then they didn't sleep. Like they like literally over here freaking out. Actually, what the guy did was one of my cousins, the guy that helped me, the guy that I know, my brother's uncle. He called my sister because obviously he had my sister's number. He's like, your sister is here, and my sisters are literally freaking out at home. Like, what the fuck? So they not even sleep. So when I get them, I'm like, and then my sister comes running out, gets me, and then gives me a shower and all that stuff. Like, I'm just like over it. I'm like, that was the night. I don't want to ever wish that to my worst enemy or nothing. And then the next morning, what does this guy do? The one that literally... So what this guy does is, the guy that left me to the wolves. Die man wat vir my by die honde gelos het, die man wat vir my op die straat gelos het, die man wat vir my laat die man wat vir my gebere het, die man worry nie wat gehardloop het vir my gelos het en gehardloop, kom maar vir jou gaan gesoek. Hy bel my vroeg in die oggend, ja, ons is by die polisiestasie, ons het die nommers gekry, wat is die ding? The number plate and all that stuff. Yeah, waar is like so I'm like looking at this point. I'm looking like Jay-Z. My lips are like puffed, like big. I'm like, Ramoestein dan border en allerlei goed. Ik heb mijn glasses on. Ik is zo gereed voor die polisiestasie. The man, one of the guys, thank God they had the number plate, so they tracked them down. And then these girls come. I'm like, give me back my phone. I need my phone and all that stuff. So I'm like trying to press charges. I'm trying to press charges and charges in this bitch. So these girls come and they like, I'm like, why you bitch? Why you did this? And I'm not trying to confront these hoes in the police station. And this guy's just like, no, just let them be. They ain't she. Wah. Hulle sal dronk toe gaan. Die mense was in die tronk. And the hele tyd is ek home alone. So I'm like, oh my God. When my mom comes back, I don't want her to see me with the Ramos and al die goed lang asta. Nee, die man sê, ons sal vir jou geld gee as jy terugtrek en na gogo. En ek nou sê, polisiestasies, as ek nou dronk is, maar kai sê gaan sit in die tronk. Julle sal nie vir my so vernietig nie. En dan sal ek net nee. En die mooie ding was, ek het my sister se foon teruggekry, but I don't know what they did to my phone. So, but they bought it back, basically. And then one of die man wat gehardloop, but die mense vra by die polisiestasie, hulle vra mos al die statements. Die mense vra, nou waar het jy gegaan? Die man sê, and everybody's just saying, and he ran off and left me. I don't know what type of niggas this was that we were dating back in the day, but that was very disgusting. If you're watching this nigga, that was fucked up. Yo ass left me and ran. I don't care. You were supposed to be the one that's kidnapped and done all that shit too, but you left me and ran. Coward. But anyway. So die mense lag net van die man het my gelos. It's so embarrassing. The man het my gelos en gehardloop. Wie doen sulke klas goed? So die mense lag my uit en ek sê van I'm looking stupid like a fool and I don't know what to do because I do look like a fool. This nigga left me and ran the fuck off. En nog dan kom sy his brother talking about, oh, is die meisie wat gepennebeat is. Ek is van, ek kyk nie die man, ek wil vir hom gevloek het. Maar dus kyk ek net vir hom, ek was in sy lis op die tyd wat ek was ek in sy lis. Nee, ek kom met sy farwoordshoa en farwees, ek was sy lis. Toe kyk ek net vir hom en ek was not over it. And they took them and, you know, they were obviously in custody and all that shit and where to go to trials and all that stuff. But I was so scared of my mom, obviously, which anybody would be. So I did press charges. They bought me this cheap Nokia 2310 game. Een van hierdie phones wat kom sy kry hof van, wat ek hiermee. Kyk kom jy kry hof van